Hey there, it's me again, Jamie, and today I will make my second video on this channel. So first off, thank you for the positive response on my last video, and my voice is back so I can finally film my second video. It took me long to finish my old video, so it was kinda late when I uploaded it. So Adele uploaded it for me, so thank you for the support. Yeah. So today I wanted to talk about problems that I or anyone else might have as a gender fluid person in the everyday life. So yeah, I will talk about me because every experience of every gender fluid individual might be different, and so I will just talk about myself today. So first off, one problem that I do have is restrooms, public restrooms. So I know a lot of people, especially trans people, who don't drink enough, especially in the summer days, because they don't want to use public restrooms. And I really encourage you to drink a lot, because it's not good for your body to not drink enough just because you don't want to use a public restroom. You might dehydrate, and it's really not good for your body to not drink just because you don't want to use a public restroom. So I really can understand that a lot of people don't want to use those restrooms, because I don't really look like a girl, so when I go into the girls' bathroom, sometimes I get comments and stuff like, "Oh no, you're in the wrong bathroom." Or in my school there was a girl who's, I don't know, 3 years younger than me, and she said, "Oh, I always think you're a boy and I don't know what you're doing here," and stuff like this. And you don't really get used to it, so it's always a problem for me. So especially when I have switches like this, and yeah, you can't tell if I'm a boy or a girl. And if I go into the boys' restroom in my school, everybody thinks I'm a girl. So I would get looks that are like, "Oh no, you're a girl, you can't go in here," and stuff like this. One solution might be to go and search a gender neutral restroom. So for example, my school doesn't have a gender neutral restroom, so when I don't feel comfortable going into the girls' restroom when everyone else is there, I will just go when I have classes or stuff like that, so nobody will see me there. Or I will go with my friends to encourage me to just go, and the comments don't matter and stuff like that. And yeah, so if there is no gender neutral restroom, just maybe take some friends who go with you in there and who are like looking evil to everyone else who wants to make a comment. But please drink enough. So, because really in the summer months it's not good to not drink enough. Yeah, so please go ahead and drink. So another problem that I face is outing. Kayla did a great video last week, so I really encourage you to watch it. It was really great, and I think she covered the most parts of it. But for example, when I want to out myself to people and I'm like, "Hey, I'm gender fluid," and then they are like, "You're what?" So I don't know, I always have the feeling that on Tumblr and Instagram and all those social medias, they romanticize being queer in general. So not every blog, of course not, but there are a lot of posts where I think, "Oh, that's not really my reality." So I don't know. I never met a person who isn't in the queer community who knew what being gender fluid is. So when I outed myself as bisexual, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I understand you like both and girls, you like boys and girls, so that's no problem." Yeah, but when I out myself to people as gender fluid, nobody really knows what it is. So just be gentle with them and talk to people, and please try to educate them as much as you can and just explain what you're feeling, because I think everybody experiences gender different, and you can't and it is really hard to assume that everyone knows what being gender fluid or gender queer or anything in this queer gender spectrum, that everyone knows what it is. And so just make your resources and just talk to people about it. And yeah, that's the only advice I can give. So I'm not really out to a lot of people, so just to my mother and a couple of friends. Yeah. The third problem I wanted to talk about, and the last problem I wanted to talk about today, is pronouns. So on the last video I saw 2 comments who said, yeah, here we're from Germany too, and I think there are a lot of other people who watch this channel who aren't from a country that isn't English speaking. So yeah, for my addition video I did something on language and gender. If you want to, I can do another video about it, which can be a little bit more lengthy. So comment down below if you want to hear something about language and gender. But just a brief thing I want to talk about is, in the English language there's the pronoun they and them, which is really great I think, but a lot of people don't recognize it or acknowledge this pronoun as a real pronoun. So yeah, but nevertheless there is the opportunity to use gender neutral pronouns in other languages, so Roman languages, so I just speak Roman languages, there aren't really acknowledged pronouns which are gender neutral. So in German I don't know any pronouns which are used by anyone which are really gender neutral. So for example, what you can do is just to say to your friends, oh yeah, what you can do is maybe if you are really gender fluid and if you fluctuate between being feminine and being masculine, maybe you can just say to your friends, oh, today I want to be treated like a boy. You can maybe wear a blue bracelet so they can use male pronouns. Or this day I want to be treated like a girl, and you can maybe wear a pink bracelet or anything. Or you can just say, I don't know, orange and green if you don't want to use those stupid gender stereotypes, I don't know. But just so they know how to treat you. What I do is that I have a set group of friends who will always call me he, and a set group of friends who will always say she, so that I can be who I want to be with a set group of friends. So the only problem I have is if they get mixed together, that there's a lot of confusion if they get mixed together. So when I'm not out to some of them, there's a lot of confusion, but then I'll maybe just explain, or I just don't mix them. So yeah. If you have any other advice to any problem I talked about today, just comment down below. And yeah, see you next Tuesday. Bye.